Okay, I think I'm recording. Hey everybody, it's Trevor Maxwell coming to you from the Man Up to Cancer World Headquarters, also known as my bedroom. I have been wearing my sweatpants for, I'm not even going to tell you, but it's an unreasonable amount of days straight. This is Stuck in the Man Cave, where we have 10-minute conversations about cancer, COVID, and isolation, especially as it relates to guys who are impacted by cancer. So joining me today, we have Carole 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀𝗍 and Mike Mancini. They are, how would I describe them? I'd say they are, every disease needs a power couple. So colorectal cancer has Mike and Michelle. They are both colorectal cancer stage 4 survivors, warriors, thrivers. Insert your language. I think they'll be fine with whatever. They are both stage 4 survivors, and they're also amazing advocates. So they have been kind of launched themselves into this advocacy space of doing amazing stuff for people in the colorectal community and also just for cancer patients and people impacted by cancer in general. They are also a new couple. So they have been in quarantine for how long together now? Five weeks. So this could get really interesting.
I haven't washed my hair for 14 days. Just saying.
Let's just start from there. So yeah, Carole, go give a little bit more background on you and Mike and sort of how you guys found each other through this crazy cancer journey.
Crazy for sure. We met at a conference, at a cancer conference, with 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀𝗍𝗶𝗲. Call-on Congress is their annual conference, and we actually connected there. Met, we were just friends, had great conversation, and it went from there.
Awesome. Mike, what do you remember about meeting Carole?
Yeah. I remember the day we went to the Capitol, when we were going to storm the Hill that day, and we got there early to take pictures, and this girl just grabs me with this funky hat on to take an arm selfie, and she's like, take a picture with me, and sure enough, it was this one, so yeah.
And so Mike, tell me a little bit about isolation as it relates to men with cancer. How long ago were you diagnosed? How long have you been facing this?
Well, I was diagnosed June of 2017. I started chemo July of 2017. And I finished my first 6 months or 12 rounds of FOLFOX in January of 2018. And then I was cancer-free until October. And then I had a ablation for a tumor on my liver. And then I was doing good until January where it just came back again. So I'm going through chemo again. But the first time I went through it, I definitely kind of isolated myself from the world. I wasn't married. I'm not in a relationship. I don't have children. So I was definitely I was secluded from the world. I wasn't working because I had lost my job.
Yep.
I exhausted my FMLA and stuff. So, and I went into a lot of depression. And so I really just stayed home, didn't want to really spend time with people, and also didn't want to get sick too while I was chemo.
Yeah, so this idea of this withdrawal and feeling like all these emotions and kind of being overwhelmed by your experience, that is something that's familiar to you, yeah?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I've actually said that to Carole and other people, that what I'm going through now with the COVID virus and being home and isolated feels very much like, July of 2017. January of 2018, a lot like that. People were shopping for me and making food for me, and I didn't leave the house.
Carole, Carole, what was it? Yeah, what was it like for you to you've gone through the patient experience? Now all of a sudden you are a caregiver for a male who's going through cancer. Pre-COVID. Just a couple thoughts from you, just a couple tidbits on what that was like to sort of play both roles.
Well, one, I thought, of course, that I knew everything about, survivorship, being a patient, going all through all that. I thought I knew it all from the patient side. I had it. It's a whole different, realm. And I've learned really to appreciate the caregiver a lot more. It's such a delicate role that you play as caring for someone that's going through it. And then also, making sure that I appreciate where I'm at and what I'm going through as a survivor too, but not, relay that to Michael, because of course our journeys are different and our decisions are different. So it's been challenging for sure.
Yeah, maybe you've discovered a little bit that Mike's mindset might not be in alignment with your mindset on some things and lifestyle and decisions. Is that?
Yeah, it's okay though. Like we've really, we recognize, I think, well, we work on that a lot, because we both, I'm really aggressive and out there, and Mike's so good at, being self-aware of everything, that's going on. He's very cautious of his decisions, and I'm like, go for the big guns right away. We're just opposite that way. And I've realized that's okay.
So I'm going to just dive you in here to COVID now. So we set you up like, this is all great. Everything sounds really rosy. And now all of a sudden you're trapped together for 5 weeks in the same place. Like, let's get real. Tell me about this. You mentioned it earlier when we were talking privately, Carole. What'd you call it? Cancerona? Is it Cancerona time over there?
Cancerona, right? Colon Cancerona month. That's what we call March.
Yeah. Tell me about what, let's get real about some of maybe the challenges or how you are keeping sane, and what is life like right now in the household?
Mike, do you want to share?
Well, I mean, I work a full-time job, so I was used to leaving the house every day, and I'm gone for 10 to 12 hours, and then I come home and and then we have dinner together, and then I do my MBA stuff at night, and now it's just
Hey Mike, what are you doing? Hey Mike, what are you doing?
Yeah, 24/7, exactly. Right, you got 10 minutes for a podcast? Yeah, sure, no problem, right?
And I work from home, so my schedule being more fluid. I was used to just kind of running around the house doing my thing, and he's very detailed when it comes to his position. It requires scheduling. And so that's something that we've had to really, I have to shut the door and you just remember that he's not really in there.
I think the other thing too is when the work day's over, we're both very outdoorsy people. But on the weekends, we like to get out and go for a hike or whatever, and we can't really go anywhere right now because even the trails are packed. As soon as there's an opportunity to get outside up here in New England, everybody's getting outside.
Absolutely. And so you guys have been forced to Big Brother style learn about each other a lot real quick. What's the most annoying thing about Mike? Carole, go.
His sock drawer.
His sock drawer. Okay. All right. What about his sock drawer annoys you?
It's annoying, but it's good. It's annoying because he's super organized, which is really great. But it's annoying because everything is meticulously placed, and he knows if I put something in the wrong space, he's like, oh, this isn't the right space.
So do you go and just mess it up intentionally? You do. Mike, annoying about Carole, go.
Oh God.
I'm losing socks in the socks. I've never lost socks before, but now they disappear every time.
All right, you're too nice. You won't take the bait. That's fine.
No, I think the hardest thing for me with Carole is Carole likes to, not like and she likes to talk about her emotions a lot. So she's always trying to get, what are you grateful for?
Open up.
And I'm like, look out. Didn't you just see me work a 10-hour day in that office? This is not what I want to talk about right now.
Have you ever watched Everybody Loves Raymond?
Of course. Yeah. Love Raymond.
It's like us. That's pretty much us.
All right. It's time to put you guys on the Stuck in the Man Cave hot seat. We have a minute and a half left. We're going to go rapid fire. This is where we are totally talking not cancer, not COVID. Well, maybe a little bit if it gets in there, that's fine. But it's kind of random questions. All right. One at a time. Carole's going to answer first, then Mike. Best type of cheese?
Munster.
American.
If you had to choose one animal to help you win a fight, which animal would you choose?
Unicorn.
A lion.
If you were arrested, what would your friends and family think you had done?
I probably would think I was a DUI.
Probably something like trespassing somewhere to do some daredevil type thing.
All right, good. I like that. I like that rebellious streak. Would you streak naked across the field at an NFL game for $20,000?
No.
No.
Perfect.
I move for more.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
No.
Wow, you guys are in alignment here. Okay, last one. Who's your celebrity crush? Oh, we're getting real honest here. Come on.
Wow. That's a tough one.
All right. If you don't have one.
I'm going to
She
say.
has a bunch.
Who did I say last night?
I'm going to say
Brad
Scarlett Johansson.
Okay, great. Oh, look at that. Look at that look. All right, Carole's going to pass on that one. Last one then. If you could only choose one weapon to use during the zombie apocalypse, what would it be? It could be a superpower. Sorry.
Bug spray.
Bug spray, says Carole. Mike, what do you got?
Flamethrower. Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. All right, you guys are off the hot seat. You have gone through the gauntlet. Thank you so much. Hey, great job with all the advocacy work you're doing, and great job, connecting while we're stuck here. And good luck making it through this. Love you guys.
Same
Thanks
to
for
you.
joining me.
Same to
Stay
you.
healthy.
All
Stay
right.
healthy.
Bye-bye.